Hey guys, so I did found this pretty nice, awesome concept here of a brand new iPhone, like an iPhone 7, has been imagined here by a website called Computer Build. It seems to be like a German website. So this concept, I made a iPhone 7 concept video in January, and that video turned into a success. It was a pretty thin concept, and we also had a 3D render of it. Here it is a little bit of a different design, so that's why I want to do this quickly a video of it. So we have a bunch of different pictures here showing it in different on different sides. So let's start off here on the front side. The first thing that you will notice is that it looks like they have taken advantage of the front side by having a bigger display and less kind of like dead space. So you can also see here how kind of like the button, the Touch ID button, the home button on the iPhone is kind of like built into the display, which is very interesting, smart idea there. You can also see how it has rounded curves, the display. So curve the display, something that Samsung is doing on their S6 Edge and their Note Edge. So this is definitely like a variant of it, of course, and also of course LG with the LG G Flex. Starting to see more and more displays with interesting designs. So that's an interesting thing. Probably not everyone will love it. But if we move on here to see it here from the sides, you can see it still has the kind of like the same kind of volume up and down keys and this mute switch imagined. But when you can see here at the top, you can see that it looks like it has a brand new camera, brand new front-facing camera, which probably is more high resolution. Usually Apple doesn't have that many megapixels in their cameras, so hopefully we could see some. It would be more awesome with an 8 megapixel front-facing camera, which we've been starting to see more and more in future phones. If you look at it here from the bottom, you can still see that it has a pretty similar layout. Of course, Apple has unveiled USB Type-C, so that would be cool to see that brand new USB technology be implemented on the iPhone 7. And we're probably not going to see the iPhone 7 2015, but probably maybe in 2016 that Apple will unveil something like that. So maybe USB Type-C. You can see here from the back, I'm not a super big fan of the design, especially not on the sides. It looks like I don't know. I really don't like it with those colors. But you can see one cool thing, and that is a glowing Apple logo, which is something that Apple usually have on their MacBook and iMac computers. I'm doing this video on an iMac, so I know that glowing Apple logo is pretty awesome. Or actually, I think that I may not have that on my iMac, but on my MacBook Pros, I definitely have that. So that could be a cool thing. I have that on the iPhone. You can also see how the camera lens looks like it is a little bit bigger. The camera part of the phone. So you can still see it has this kind of like dual lens technology for better pictures. Hopefully at least a 30 megapixel camera, because usually Apple's iPhones, they are a little bit boring compared to the Galaxy S6, which has like 16 megapixels, if I can recall in my head. You want those pixels. It's really nice, and of course it's not all about pixels, but that is a big thing. And hopefully they can make the iPhones have like an iPhone 6, but with more screen on the front side. Because at the moment now with the iPhone 6 Plus, it kind of feels like a big phone, and it has a smaller display than like Samsung's competitor, the Galaxy Note 4, which has a 5.7-inch display. But the Galaxy Note 4 feels smaller in the hand. It's easier to hold, and you get a bigger display. So hopefully Apple can take advantage of doing something like that as well, because their rounded home button really takes up a lot of space down at the bottom of the phone. So that's where this concept here is actually very clever. So yeah, quickly a video checking that out. Hopefully enjoyed, and yeah, it's a different video when I find a cool concept. So probably some will enjoy it, probably some will dislike it, but concepts are fun to see what we might see in the future, or just cool things that people want to see. So yeah, have an awesome day.